Alright, now Gretchen is going to demonstrate a little more of her in-house nuances of a few words. We're going to show the difference like between the word place, which is going to be, place is going to a small object or mat that you can use like at your friend's house, the restaurant, or the doctor's office, wherever you go. You can take a small rug or a cloth, and the dog will just go by wherever you tell it to based on the small object. And she also has another word like it's to go to her box or to go to her kennel, something like that, then you'd use the word box. So right now she's on this little mat that we use for the word place. So now what the handler is going to do is he's going to have the dog go into the cage, into her cage, which is the kennel.
Push box. Push box.
Okay, so now the next thing he's this for showing purposes. He's going to put the like in front of the couch or something right there. So now he's got that in different spots. What he's going to do is he's going to open the cage and he's going to tell the dog to wait.
Push wait.
So the dog will wait right there. Now you can give it any commands he wants to, but what he's going to do now is he's going to have the dog aim at that object and set out to place and go to that new spot.
Push place.
And so just say if you were, maybe you're at somebody's house and all of a sudden they said, well, maybe if we put the dog in a different spot, maybe I want to put a table there, or maybe there's too many people there. So then when he goes in, he's going to have to go back into her box again by using the kennel or her box for command.
Push box. Push box.
And then so you're going to say, once again, it just happens is now you want it moved over to this spot, say. Once again, he's going to open the door, he tells her to wait.
Wait.
When she's waiting, here's the next command, so it could be let's go outside, it could be whatever, but instead he's going to give the dog the place command.
Place.
And she immediately goes right to her spot again. And it's kind of a helpful little handy command. I mean, just kind of puts her out of the way if you got company coming over, or you just throw however you want. So as far as like, now you can release her and let her go. And she's very good at knowing what's hers and what's not hers. Not only does she not bathroom in the house, which is a good step, but she also does not wreck any cords. You know, like she doesn't chew on the edge of your carpets or your TV, or wreck stuff that's not hers. She knows the difference between dog toys and human toys, and if there is some discrepancies, all you do is you give her a small correction word. It would be like a ch or an ot, something like that. Say if she maybe grabs maybe a shoe or just some kind of object that, whatever it is that maybe she mistakes for hers. If you just give her just a normal correction word, you don't just scream or holler or chase her down, try to hit her with the shoe or nothing, or whatever the object may be. Just give her a small correction word, let her know this is mine. It's called claiming the object. You can even do that with something like a hot dog on the floor. And you can say like, this hot dog belongs to me, the handler. The dog won't even touch it. So they're very smart, intelligent animals. They want to work with their handler, and the more you get to know them and the more you work with them, the better relationship you'll both have. Next thing we'll do is we'll let a few more little dogs, few Doberman Pinschers in the house with her, and just to show you that they do get along.
Can we give her a treat with the taking command?
And so one other one of our commands, see, like we play fetch and stuff with her, but this one here is, instead of retrieve it, this little word is just called, this is take it. So go ahead whenever you're ready.
Push take.
So instead of just latching onto it and going after that thing, whatever's in your hand, kind of like a psychotic dog or person, whatever it be, you just waited patiently and you told her where to take it, and she takes it. So the same thing as later on you're playing ball or something with her. When you're playing ball, it's fine, but then let's say later on maybe you don't want to play anymore, then you would just hand her the ball and say take it, and then she goes kind of does her own thing with it. Let's see. So now we're just gonna now we'll let a few more of the wild Indians inside. You can see they'll get along pretty good.
Push push. Cuts.
blue just jacked her tree.
Mhm.
They're little
So if
piggy.
you look at all these little guys,
Okay.
come here one more time so I could bring her back here, but one more time.
Question, here.
Just so I can introduce some other creatures around the world.
Question, in place. Question. Question, here. Question, in place. Plots.
You let that too.
Natasha.
Tosh.
Okay, so these
There's
right now, I
Tasha.
just wanted to show you like how those other three little Dobermans are all running around, and this one's not. So right now, basically, the handler gave her the place command, and it's unfortunate that not the rest of the world's all got the place command going on, but she does. So everybody else gets to go and enjoy a little part of the party, the fiesta. Unfortunately, Gretchen she has to sit down. She has to stay on that mat because she was asked to. And then whenever he's ready, she's ready to rejoin the crowd, the party, he just gives her the go play command, and then she goes and boom, she'll be off there and doing her own thing.
Question, go play. Question, go play.
She twitched.
Question, get out. It's okay. Question, get out.
Oh God. All these dogs.
Question, real.
They want to stand by the door whenever they come in this ship.
Right now?
All of them?
Except for they'll come in there.
Hey, puppies! Tasha! She's right over there by the back gate. Ooh.
Want to hand out a couple more of those things?
You guys are around like a bunch of little kids, don't they? Do that rapper, you know?
Question, two.
No. You can zoom in a little bit each one.
You all done, Gretchen? Question, two.
Okay, so that's Gretchen right there with the orange collar and sitting on the white bag. And then the next one over to the green collar right there, just dropped her treat in front of her. That's Min, because she's smaller. And that one in the blue collar right there, that's her sister from the exact same litter. They're both 6 months old. So the one in the blue is Yin, the one in the green is Min, and together, if you work them as a pair, they're just minions. So you can have together say, here minion, and they both come. Or if you have one or the other, you can say here Min or here Yin. And the other Doberman is right by the mat right now. The big one coming towards us.
Is Marie.
Yep, that's Tasha. She's a pretty good sized Doberman. She's probably a little bit bigger than Gretchen. Tasha's probably 27 inches at the shoulder blade, so she's a fairly large female. But yeah, they all get along good with each other. Ooh, you have a green alligator on here. Green alligator.
There was one on the floor.
I want to close that door a little bit so you don't run.
Matt, can you see there's a green alligator in that thing?
In here or outside? The new one.
That's okay, go ahead, go this way a little bit.
The new one?
You go that way a little bit, because there's a wall there, so the camera couldn't see why everybody was all focused. But there's a toy box on the other side of that wall, so everybody's always over there. Go to the toy box, everybody's running over this way. Look at the
Hold on, don't give it to it yet. Just
Look at the how much is all meters all stand up looking for. Everybody loves to have a green alligator. I don't know what's gonna happen when we throw it down there. You just can't seem to get these green alligators enough of them. You can buy them by the handfuls.
You ready?
Yeah. So what I was kind of trying to show is like even though there's only one toy, and they are all kind of greedy little buggers, they do play pretty good with only one toy. I mean, yeah, everybody like to have it all themselves, but they're not too bad at kind of sharing. And there definitely is a little hierarchy along, the bigger ones. The bigger ones gonna tell min and yin what to do because they're only 6 months old. So all four of these creatures, they're all females. They're all black and rust. These are all Russian imports, so they're all imported from Russia. They're all best of the best in breed conformation. I say the only thing is like females are 26 to 25, probably 24 to 26. Tasha got to be like 27, so she's a little bit bigger on the Doberman scale size of the conformation. As far as hips and elbows, all four of them, since you can't do the, what's it called?
Okay.
Yeah, the OF, you can't OFA test them until which is orthopedic foundation for hips and elbows. You can't do it to any animal until they're 2 years of age. Then you have to go by parentage, and all their parentages that's on their export pedigrees have all been tested for excellent hips and elbows. And it's not saying your dog cannot still be injured from hurt their hips and elbows that way, or maybe you gotta be careful. You might have a jumping into a truck or out of a truck, or some place where it can slip or anything like that. So you can still injure somebody's hips and elbows. But as far as genetic wise, there's no genetic problems. Once again, as far as heart problems, which is the DCM and the DM, and one's with up to a year, and the other one's heart problems after a year. They're all negative, no copies of any heart disease. Von Wildebrands have been tested for that, they're all negative. So you won't have any problems with that going into your bloodlines, you decide to use them for breeding. Let's see, they don't have no problems with their eyes. We're all tested excellent. Let's see. That's pretty much everything you can think of. That's, just instead of having, you spend time having your dog trained and it's family member, you don't want your dog getting struck down in the prime of its youth or 6 or something years old because of heart problems. So we like to get every possible testing done, because why lose a family member at middle age when you could just eliminate a lot of the possibilities of gene problems or like with the illnesses or something like that from the get-go, and assures you a little more longevity out of your animals. You can see they all have a real nice ear crop going on. It's like the extra long, it's like the extra long standard cut. And right now, a few of them still have what's called like a breathe right nose strip in them. After we post them for a while, and they're almost standing up completely on their own, we'll put like a breathe right strip in there with some surgical bonding cement just to keep it straight till the rest of the cartilage firms up. All of their dew claws have been removed. Tails are docked. So yeah, so they're ready to go. So everybody gets along great. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask away. All right, well then, I suppose we'll get some other video of the other ones here in the near future. And thank you very much.